Hey, this is Ross. Today we are playing whatever this game title is here. And yes, another game that looks like your Macy's storage room in the 90s. You play as Jimmy, and no, that's not his real name because the game doesn't give us any info on him. But I think I know why.
This was laid out with a lot of people in mind.
Wait a minute, did somebody tamper with this?
This dingy hero.
Yeah, nah, man. So yes, we are playing a boring protagonist that we barely know, but that's not our focus here, but rather the adventure that awaits us in this purgatory-like. So, if you're into indoor water parks, 80s mall aesthetics, golf,
people like me just want to come on!
being watched, and impeccable humor,
I should be dead right now.
Purgatory.
then you're in luck. I hope you like mannequins. We started our journey staring at a billboard. And looks like we have some voice lines here.
Anemoiapolis. I think that's it.
Not sure what to do next. I decide to go towards the metal thing, all the way over there.
There's the transform. Let's take a look.
My question is, why are we here in the first place? I know this is supposed to be a backrooms type of game. I'm waiting. Where am I gonna clip out of reality?
Maybe someone needs to audit the last auditor of this spot. Cover is missing.
Wait a minute, did somebody tamper with this?
And it looks like we have to follow this long cord, obviously.
We're gonna clip out of reality, you guys. What is this?
Oh, shit.
God damn it. Yeah, I shouldn't have went up there. Went on it. I knew for sure I was gonna fall.
Ah yes, 5 SPS pain.
I should be dead right now. Where am I?
Purgatory.
I rewired the panels and turned on the stairs leading up to the diving board. Though I decided to go ahead and take a dive in first for funds.
Woo! You know what it reminded me of for a moment? I just thought of Stanley's Parable right away.
Went back towards the diving board
Oh, wait,
and figured out that I needed to jump over, well actually turn this thing on, which causes the diving board to go backwards, which allows me to jump towards the balcony.
Ooh, did some cool parkour.
Though I do have one concern, is how much the water bill is this for the whole place. I wonder if this is Elon Musk's underground bunker, or maybe it's Jeff Bezos. Could explain the interior design of this whole place.
Oh,
Is anybody here?
clearly no one's here in this lovely restroom.
Turned on every little thing in this bathroom, just because I know someone is watching me, knowing I'm wasting their water. While also opening every locker door here.
Well, no, maybe there's some, there's a prize here.
And it looks like I was right.
Ooh. I knew it! Tickets. Showers?
I continue on with my mayhem, turning on every shower head. Yet due to the shine of the shower, I had to stop.
Ah! I think the creators stop that. Okay, now. This looks like in the back of some Mervyn store. Oh. Ticket! I wanna go here. Locked? Look you.
Going up.
Okay, I guess we're going up then.
As I wait for the elevator to stop, it opens, showing me something out of your typical 80s mall, specifically JCPenney and Macy's.
Tickets! For skee ball. Yeah, I like how this whole interior. The fuck up, I'm looking for my skee ball tickets, ma'am. Wait a minute, I wanna go downstairs now. Patrol. 20 tickets? This is how I'd imagine how an old school Macy's would look like. Then you would go through here and look at the watches and the jewelry. Only Mom would, because she loves jewelry. Country club. Can I go to the country club? People like me just want to like, come on! Ah, okay, fine.
Going down.
So that's where all of my snowball tickets are gonna be.
I enter our first elevator and commented on the plant here.
Some greenery. Something you'd find in the mall. Those fake plants.
After taking note of this beautiful plant, I decided to go ahead and play some mini golf. I mean, I think that's what the game wants me to do, because there's a mini golf here for a reason, right?
We don't have a ball? Come on. Ah, God, just go in the hole. Ah! No.
I realized looking at the footage that I spent about 35 minutes in this whole mini golf section, so we'll be right back. So I came to that realization that I actually did not need to play mini golf to finish this level, but rather, before, remember there was a bunch of tickets right under this chair, but every time I enter the halls, it always spawns again. I go ahead and play, go through the hallway and spawn the tickets game.
Wait.
If that's even a game at all.
One eternity later.
Satisfied with the number of tickets at hand, I decide to leave the level.
Going up.
I got out of the elevator and went towards the movie theater instead.
Going down.
And as the elevator opens up, it feels like we're in Regal Cinemas. All of a sudden.
Excuse me. I'd like to have some tickets, please. I'd like to see the latest new Marvel movie despite the fact that it's shitty.
And also, it seems like I can scale up the walls, which leads me into the mall.
Whoa.
I got my tickets, headed towards the store, and rewire this panel.
Oh!
Which leads me to somewhere, and decide to open all the gumballs. Why am I doing this? Because I can. As I enter into another part of the mall. And of course,
As if
if
someone's
I learned anything in horror genres, there always has to be that one mannequin that moves on its own accord. As I pass the scary mannequin, supposed to be scary, find ourselves in the theater, and we have to get over the gates somehow.
Over this wall, maybe I can find something to stand on.
So it took me a couple of minutes to realize that there's a reason why that popcorn cart that we just saw a while ago was there. It wasn't just sitting there for its own enjoyment.
boy mannequin.
I brought the popcorn cart towards the theater, jumped on it, and finally got over it.
Aha!
I wonder if that movie Cocaine Bear is out right now.
To the next level.
So as I went in, I'm only met with empty rooms. And of course, we're stuck in a loop.
Going. Whoa. Whoa. More.
I got to the last theater, hoping this is where the showing is at. Find that actually, nope, it is not. But rather, a big pair of stairway tickets leading to the screen.
That's definitely the way out. Woo!
Going up.
Disgruntled with the fact that I did not get to watch Cocaine Bear, I went back to the main lobby and decided to forget the whole debacle and go for a nice vacation in a resort.
Going down.
Covered by a
It looks like I need to solve something here.
Let's go into the man's room. Oh! Okay, that got me by the side.
Though its response is very overdramatic. It could have done with just a simple opening of the door.
Crunchy glass.
Jimmy, this is supposed to be vacation. Try not to ruin it, at least.
This place makes me feel uncomfortable.
Nah, I'm not kidding. Probably say the same as well, man. Or maybe it's the fact that our character doesn't know how to swim, hence why it's making him feel uncomfortable.
This was laid out with a lot of people in mind.
Ignoring our MC's concern, we went up the slide and had some fun, despite the fact that it feels a little bit off that we're the
Okay.
only ones here in this whole resort. And again, who's paying the water bill and even the electricity bill for this
Well, it
whole
can't-
place? After I was done with the slides, I find myself walking along the lazy river, though it seems like we're going in a loop, as if this resort is gaslighting me, thinking I'm going the wrong way or the right way.
Is this the way out?
It was until I found a pair of double doors leading me to another part of the park,
Why is there
but the
scary
aura
music?
changes, and the background music is concerning.
Something doesn't feel right. I'm scared. I don't think it likes the fact that I keep taking its tickets.
Despite how perplexing the situation is, I'm still racked by the idea that someone is paying for all of this. Unless this was all just in our head, then that would explain everything. For a moment, I thought I saw something in the corner of my eye. Of course, there's nothing.
Yeah, I ain't going to there. You won't let me get it.
With the thought of who pays for all of this racking my mind,
Oh.
there is a shadow person
Whoa.
in that pool.
There's someone there.
It's watching me.
I turned back and found another door, and of course, we go into a dimly lit
Okay,
bathroom
we almost-
or locker room.
It's dingy here.
Yeah, nah, man.
And based on the writing here,
No.
it suggests that we need to run. I finally found the exit, with our MC clarifying my suspicions.
Something is wrong.
Yeah, something is terribly wrong.
What was in that locker room?
I continued to mess with the gumball machines and climb up the mall and jump in to another anchor store.
Okay, let's see where we're supposed to go. At the exit.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
Going up.
Got over the fact that I did not get to enjoy my vacation at the resort. We went towards the surface elevator, and we need one more elevator to go through. But the strange thing about this one particular elevator, that it has no theme, and as I enter, the voice changes.
Oh shit.
It means that something ominous is going to happen.
I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh, fuck.
Though it was actually short-lived because I found the elevator right away. I think it's about 2 minutes tops,
Going
spending
up.
my time in this whole level. I finished the last elevator, and now we can go ahead and approach the surface.
Oh my gosh. That was the shortest elevator thing. Wait, is that the... I know there's like other chapters, so. So does this mean we get to the surface, we break out of the liminal space? Oh,
And of course, it couldn't have been that
oh
easy.
no.
Hey. Hey, I'm in this elevator.
Settle down.
Whoa!
Over here.
Whoop.
You know, of all the people who went down there, you're the first person to come back out.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, your knowledge of this place is a liability.
What do you mean a
What are you
liability?
talking about?
You can't leave just yet.
Whoa.
There's a friend of mine still down there. He owes me a few things.
No, no.
Whoa.
I'll think about opening this elevator when he is in it too. Dead or alive. Oh, here. Take this. You'll need it.
What?
Going to bottom floor.
Ah, crap. Well, that's shit. That's fucking shit. Okay, I'll probably play the next chapter since I am very much well invested. Quick opinion on the game. Very quick. I mean, it's not really a puzzle game, but it plays into the whole backrooms phenomena in the early, you know, took off in the 2020 during, we all know what happened in 2020. And this was very well made, the game, I'll say that. And head churning. But for sure, there's a little bit of horror, as you can see, because of the shadow people in certain parts, which is like, what the hell? Who the hell are these people? Especially the part where like you're in the like it looks like an indoor water park, and you're just like running away from this damn thing. Anyways, if you guys wanted to go ahead and try out the game, go ahead, check it down on the description box below. And if you enjoyed this game, I do recommend checking out my past indie horror games. 2 scary indie horror games. I can't remember the last one. But here it is, right here.